Hours. Conversations about the future of a new stadium in Alexandria for the Washington Capitals and the Wizards have intensified.
People against that proposed plan are calling it a monumental disaster. Some of them are in Richmond right now, pressuring lawmakers to vote against it.
So tonight we have team coverage on both angles of this story. Our Eric Flack sat down with the man behind the plan, Ted Leonsis, who gives his perspective on why he thinks this is the right move.
But first, let's check in with our Matthew Torres. He's live outside of the Virginia Capitol right now with these different groups from the DMV as they continue to lobby for their respective sides. Matthew?
Well, Larry, to make this happen, the Virginia General Assembly must first approve a bill that would establish a sports authority to oversee how this project is funded. And before lawmakers are set to discuss that bill, opponents are taking their concerns from the DMV to here in Richmond.
It's an uphill battle, so,
An uphill battle dozens of people from the DMV are willing to take by stepping foot inside the Virginia General Assembly building.
How can you push this forward?
People like Ron Moten of Don't Mute DC hope to get lawmakers on their side with each meeting. They're down in Richmond to lobby against the $2.8 billion proposal for Monumental Sports to move the Washington Capitals and Wizards to Alexandria by building a new sports and entertainment district in Potomac Yard.
So my biggest concern is probably the scale of the investment that we as taxpayers will be making.
Among the lawmakers they sat down with is Senator Adam Eben of Alexandria.
I still have some questions about labor, affordable housing, and transportation.
So we think fundamentally this is a fiscally irresponsible thing to be doing.
Despite supporters including Governor Glenn Youngkin, who say this will bring 30,000 jobs and $12 billion in economic benefits, opponents are still not convinced there'll be enough revenue for Monumental Sports to pay back the billions of dollars in bonds granted if the General Assembly approves the plan.
Economic deals like this don't work for the local communities, and they end up putting the local communities, and in this case, the entire Commonwealth, at a greater risk.
You think Monumental Sports will be able to pay back the billions of dollars in bonds?
I think it's sound. There's always risk in anything you do, but I think this is a good bet.
But one of the biggest concerns still to this day is traffic and transportation. A recent study finds it could take up to $215 million to make much needed infrastructure improvements.
Where is the transportation money that's actually coming from?
As criticism remains steadfast on the Capitol, so do complaints about Monumental Sports owner Ted Leonsis.
You are totally consumed by this project. Spend time to build up these teams so we could go back to both the NBA and the NHL playoffs.